Hey, it's 7 Grains of Salt. Well, I have some AI news and I wanted to get it to you right away. I think it's quite interesting. As I said, we were watching that Wings show, and there was Ashton Kutcher. This is just one of the news articles that I'm going to go over with you. Well, this one's not an article. I'm going to show you the clip of what he said and why it is rather fascinating to me, considering we have the China social credit score system happening, and that they are now going to be in control of Europe's policing the internet. So I just thought I'd get this to you, and let's take a listen.
In the future, privacy will be the new celebrity.
Yeah, I was there when he said that. He and I were doing an interview together. He said, in the future, privacy will be the new celebrity. I think he's right. Like, I have an app in my phone, in my pocket right now. It's like a beta app. It's a facial recognition app. I could hold it up to anybody's face here and, like, find exactly who you are, what internet accounts you're on, what they look like. That's terrifying. Here it comes.
Yeah, that is terrifying. Very interesting that he brought that up and they didn't even touch on it. Of course, this is not the type of channel to go over something like that. Well, me and my family did try to look up where we could find this app, where you could buy this app. I feel that this might just be for the celebrities to have this in use, but I'll show you what I found. Couldn't really find anything on the phone, so we decided to go into Amazon and see if there was things that we could find. Well, we found golden ratio, facial metrics analysis, but nothing like that. But then we went into Amazon.com, and there, this is a little further down, this would be Amazon recognition. We went further down, and that's what we were able to find. So maybe there is a feature out there, but maybe you guys out there know of something. But that's all I could find. So it is scary to think how quickly this is all moving, and how you could eventually be able to lift up your phone if someone's even saying anything to you at the store, and you'd be able to know everything about them. So just like China, basically. Just like the Chinese police are wearing these glasses and following everybody and knowing exactly who they are in real time. Well, then when I was listening to Face Like the Sun, he also has a radio show called Canary Cry. So we'll go over both of these two because he brought up a few very interesting things, especially Hugh Herr about a bionic designer of MIT who has led the neuro-embodied design methodology, believes transhumanism will extend our nervous system into the synthetic world and the synthetic world into us, fundamentally changing who we are. And that's what a lot of Christians have been talking about. Let's take a quick listen.
Body, a remnant of the church. Not everybody is realizing this, obviously, in the church, but this prophecy about the mark and the image and the worship, the reason why the judgment is so intense, if you go read Revelation 14, I think it's mentioned again in 17 and 19, the judgment of those who receive the mark and worship the image, it's pretty much eternal torment. And what causes that? Well, it's no longer being human, no longer being eligible for the salvation of Christ. That's a real serious issue when it comes to eternal life and your mind, your soul, just the things that are more eternal, the bigger scale, the grander things in reality. That's what we're talking about here. That's what the biblical perspective grounds. That's what the Bible explains as the reality of what's happening. And a futuristic tool like translator earbud could make linguistic barriers dissolve in the global business meetings and make cultural empathy, my bell, and communication stronger. You know, knowledge will increase, people will go to and fro, but that thing, empathy, you know, if you think, oh, I've done it virtually, so I know exactly what it's like to go through that situation. No, you don't. You have a better idea maybe, but you still don't know what that other person's going through. So anyway, the empathy idea is part of how to again, distribute this technology nationwide, worldwide, and make it something that people want to do, they like to do, they feel like they're connecting with others through it. Empathy. It's part of the deception, I think, in this whole grand scheme of things. But that's just more like, hey, we just need to monitor just every thought. Just every thought. I mean, as long as we can monitor every thought, you can use these machines. Giant advertisement for whatever corporation that has all the money to put their constellations, our artificial constellations, up in the skies, and beaming Wi-Fi down to everybody, beaming perhaps experiences down to people. I mean, come on, this is like the Project Bluebeam, but on mega steroids, kind of. If it's not just an illusion that you project onto the sky, but hey, we can actually manipulate your brain directly from this cloud above.
But yes, they're making a vacuum robot that doubles as a security robot and can patrol your home with 24-hour video surveillance. And so there you go, Gons. It's happening.
Blanket, yeah, all of it.
Well, there you go. So now you can have a security robot roaming around, sucking up the dirt and sucking up the crime.
So there you go. They also have a canarycry.community if you want to go in and have discussions with them. I haven't looked into it as of yet. But here is that vacuum they were talking about, Trifo vacuum, named Lucy, aka Lucifer. Whenever you hear Lucy, they mean Lucifer. Just like Lucius Trust by the UN and the Pope. That is also Lucifer. Yeah, her family can designate cleaning areas through the Trifo Home app. Lucy is also Alexa enabled and follows instructions to clean or not clean zones with no-go lines. Interesting. Why would you even want something like this in your home? It's bad enough that you would want an Alexa, but then you'd want an Alexa with a camera all going around your home. Wow. I don't see how people are not seeing and understanding what is going on. I'm not going to show the video, but I will add the link if you are interested. They do have a lot of discussions on transhumanism on that channel, if you're interested. But you can't trust everything that everyone says, so be very careful. They do not believe in the Noahide laws. They are a little bit on the Zionist side, but have a lot of great information on this subject. So just like I would not trust me fully, I would go and research whatever I'm saying, because nowadays you cannot trust anyone. I'm going to leave you with a clip from Nicholson 1968. Other than that, hope you have a great day, and be vigilant. God bless. Stay vigilant.